my name is Diana.
My name is Michelle.
And immigration is a topic that needs to be discussed.
For many years, the United States has been a mixture of rich cultures and ethnic backgrounds.
Since the beginning of the U.S., this nation is what we like to call a collage of cultures.
We're a nation with a history of immigration. It has been a source of contention for many years. It is time to deal with this once and for all.
So should we let immigrants enter the United States, or should we attempt to deport them all?
This country was built and constructed and raised from the immigration policies that we had. I came into this country when I was 6 years old in 1990 as an undocumented immigrant. I remember just growing up and being told by my dad, be careful about speaking Spanish in places where everybody speaks English, because you're going to stand out. And if you stand out, it's going to cause this attention that you don't want. And this fear, this notion of, I'm going to get caught and I'm going to get deported. It's a difficult notion in a sense that someone who's a little kid going through that is very challenging and very difficult. I had to give up part of me being a Mexican, and you're legally mandated to give up your citizenship of Mexico when you become a citizen of the United States. And I had to do that. And being an immigrant and being someone who is an undocumented person is part of my identity. And I live it every day. And I think that we are in a place where these conversations about immigrations have to happen, because it's not fair for us as immigrants to have to give up a part of us to be in this country.
From wherever the immigrants come from, they come to the U.S. with different motives and purposes.
A group called the Americans for Immigration Control, or AIC, is all about stopping millions of immigrants who sneak across the border illegally.
President-elect Donald Trump made illegal immigration one of the central topics of his campaign. He proposed the building of a wall along the Mexican-U.S. border to prevent people from entering.
We will build a great wall along the southern border.
They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists, and some, I assume, are good people. But
Ironically, my family had planned a trip to Mexico during the time of this project, so I decided to interview people to hopefully get a different perspective on this topic. What are your opinions about the current immigration system in the United States?
Bueno, respecto a la política migratoria de los Estados Unidos, yo considero que, como todo país, debe cuidar sus recursos, cuidar todo su país, y como todos debe poner reglas para las personas que van a entrar a los Estados Unidos. Entonces, considero que sí son necesarias para que haya un control también de las personas que entran y salen de su país.
What do you think the new president should do in order to solve this immigration issue?
Primero que nada, yo creo que lo que debe de ver es el efecto que va a causar a todos los países, no solamente a México.
Pienso que para solucionar el problema migratorio, pues difícilmente se va a terminar, porque los países latinos buscan salir de la pobreza en la que se encuentran. Entonces yo considero que lo que debe hacer el nuevo presidente no es cerrar las puertas a las personas que van hacia allá, sino más bien brindarles una oportunidad para que trabajen allá, porque considero que tanto Estados Unidos necesita a los países latinos, como los países latinos necesitan también del apoyo de los Estados Unidos.
We actually benefit from immigrants in many ways, like how immigrants take on the low-paying, unattractive jobs that most Americans won't apply for and basically don't want to do.
Once immigrants are welcomed to the U.S., they contribute to the diversity with their culture and customs.
Not to mention, many become professional, contributing members of our communities.
And we have to remember that we're all immigrants.
We all come from a background of immigration.
We don't simply welcome new immigrants. We don't simply welcome new arrivals. We are born of immigrants. That is who we are. Immigration is our origin story.
This chart shows that 46% of immigrants are Hispanic, 26% are Asian, 9% are African American, 15% are some other race, and 4% are 2 or more races.
Today, there are about 11.4 million unauthorized immigrants living in the United States.
And this number has been increasing over years.
It's crazy to think that neither Michelle or I would be here had it not been for the immigration of our ancestors.
Therefore, we demand that immigration should be a topic to be discussed by the new president in Congress of 2017.